Hello, thank you for joining me for today's Take 10. My name is Tamara Schubert. I'm the Family Consumer Science Educator for Chaffetz County. And today I get the pleasure of talking about the New Mexico State 4-H Food Challenge. So let's start by looking at who can participate in the food challenge. So to participate in the food challenge, it's open to current 4-H members, so novices, juniors, and seniors. Each county can send up to 2 teams per age group, and those teams can consist of 3 to 5 members. So just like the majority of our other projects, if you don't have enough juniors to make up a team, your novices can bump up to make a team. So they can always participate at an age above, but they cannot participate at ages below. So ultimately, each county can have 6 teams. I think last year altogether we had 14 teams. And so this is a fun one and a great way for kids that are interested in the foods projects that we have or favorite foods for them to get involved and take it to another level. There is a national opportunity for our senior age kids in this division. So it's a great way for them to test out some skills if they're interested. So let's look at what exactly is the food challenge. So in the food challenge, each team kind of goes into a holding room to begin with. They're given a notebook that has some materials in it for them to use during their presentation. They're not allowed to take in their cell phones or things like that, but they are to create a dish given a particular category. So whether it be a snack, a main dish, a side dish, an appetizer, things like that, and a mystery ingredient. So they are not told what food category they will have until everybody arrives at the contest that day. And they're not told what their mystery ingredients will be until they arrive at their cooking station. So each team is set up in a rotation slot so that their food is hot when they get to the judges. And so once they arrive at their cooking station, they are given their mystery ingredients and they are to prepare a dish according to that food category. Now, each team does come with their own supply box that has certain equipment in it, and that list of equipment is out in our registration form every year for this event. It does change, but for the most part, it does stay the same as well. The only thing to note here is that novices and juniors don't have a heat source. So they use foods from the pantry that are probably pre-cooked that they can use to make an appetizer, a snack, something like that, salads, things like that, with things that are already pre-cooked. But there's a few more details that we need to know. So when they get to their cooking station, they have 40 minutes to plan and prepare their dish. So that's start to finish, planning what they want to do, preparing for their presentation, cooking it all, and getting it plated. So after that 40 minutes is up, they then have 5 minutes to present to the judges. So their dish really needs to look at My Plate and nutrition. So they need to be able to provide some of that information to the judges when they go into their presentation. Also to take into consideration any safety practices that are necessary. They do need to have their serving size information made up and the cost analysis of the dish that they prepared. So there is a cost analysis sheet in that notebook that they get for their mystery ingredients and for their pantry items. So we do supply a lot of pantry items for them to choose from, anything from spices to pastas to chips to canned goods to fresh vegetables, cheeses, things like that. So almost anything they need from the pantry, they are open to use. They do have to use at least 2 of the pantry items in addition to their mystery item to create whatever dish that they are going to create. So now that we covered kind of what it is, let's look at when it is. So the food challenge takes place every year that last Saturday of State Fair while everybody's still up in Albuquerque. So we do hold it in the youth hall there where the 4-H exhibits are in that little auditorium kitchen area. So this year it is slated for September the 14th. And reminder, it is in Albuquerque at the expo. So in past years, we've kind of worked and we're still working on getting everybody on fairgrounds and what kind of passes and things that they need to do beforehand. So watch your county offices for those registration forms and enrollment forms. And if you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to your state 4-H SDS agent, which is Marissa over at the state office. Or I had this program last year, so you're welcome to reach out to me as well. Enjoy, come participate. It's a lot of fun, and the kids get some good benefits, especially if this is something that they want to do long term. We will catch you next time. Thank you for joining us.